Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be talking about Nio Stock. Is Nio Stock a good buy? $31.56. Some interesting news that's kind of been hitting Nio over the last couple of days and the last couple of weeks, and where I see Nio going by the end of this year. But I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So that being said, let's get started with the video. So we take a look at Nio today, up about 5.06%. I mean, obviously, they've kind of been working things out in China, so they're kind of just trying to, level things out as far as like the Chinese crackdown on tech. We definitely see a lot of Chinese stocks have been rallying: Alibaba, Nio, Li Auto, XPeng, and etc. So this is a very good sign that, the tensions are kind of coming in that specific direction. But Nio also did get another analyst buy upgrade. I believe they was set for $37.42 by the end of the year or over the next 12 months. But in my opinion, that's pretty low. I think Nio is definitely going to tread a little bit higher. We have had analysts come out over the last couple of weeks knowing that Nio's kind of been getting beat down a lot over the last couple of months and basically over the year of 2021. We look at the one-year chart, it's still down about 48.66% of its value, and a lot of people are kind of questioning, why would I invest in a stock that's down 50% of its overall value? Well, you guys have to understand that, a lot of these analysts see the potential Nio as well. A lot of them came out and reiterated their buy ratings for Nio stock. A lot of them came out and said, I believe it was an analyst from Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, and I believe one from Deutsche Bank as well, who all came back and basically said that, hey, you know what, even though Nio stock is crashing, I'm still bullish on it. I still do think that it's going to hit all-time highs over the next 12 months. I believe one of them was a $66 price target. One of them was $87, and I believe Deutsche Bank put $70 by the end of this year. We do know that Nio stock price did have a rough year in 2021. Obviously, a lot of external factors did play into account to why Nio stock actually continued to fall over the course of 2021. We know that there was rising China-US tensions, which is never good for Chinese stocks because a lot of people feel like that's going to lead to delisting. And, obviously it's always going to be a concern. I think it's always going to be something that people are talking about. But in my opinion, I don't think Nio stock is going to get delisted. That's just my personal opinion. But I honestly just think it's over-exaggeration. A lot of people end up panic selling the stock when they really shouldn't. And we also know that we're going through a huge chip shortage right now. So that obviously does play a little bit of a role when it comes to this kind of stuff. Chip shortage is hurting a lot of car companies right now. But now that expectations are adjusted to deal with the chip shortage, we now have more realistic expectations for Nio and how many cars are actually going to be delivering here in January, February, March, and for the rest of 2021. So taking account of that and kind of lowering the projections is definitely going to be good for Nio stock in the long run. But there's also other things too. We have COVID running around, a new strain of COVID running around. So there's just so many external factors that did affect, stock price over the course of 2021. Now, I want people to understand that, if you're buying Nio, it is going to be a long-term hold. I do believe that in 2022, Nio is going to have a very good year this year. A lot of people have been coming out and saying this about Nio stock and about a lot of other EV companies, Chinese EV companies, that for Li Auto, XPeng, and Nio, it's definitely going to be a big year for them. We know that Nio, based off of Nio Days, dropping a new sedan, ET5, which is amazing. ET7 starts production in March, and that's just absolutely amazing as well, because that's going to be the first sedan that they're actually going to be selling that's going to be hitting the market. ET5 coming later this year in 2022. I believe it's November. They plan on dropping it, and that's going to be able to compete with like Tesla Model 3. And we know that Tesla is spreading like crazy in China. So Nio being able to have sedans to actually sell, and they're actually reasonable priced as well, this does put Nio in an upper hand advantage. We do know that Nio still continues to expand, right? They have plans to expand to Germany and 3 other European countries in the year of 2022. Along with job postings that we did see with Nio here in the United States of America, does speculate that Nio may be expanding to the United States sooner than we thought. But that is just in speculation. But everything else is not speculation. These are real things that are happening with Nio. And so a lot of analysts are taking a look at Nio from the bigger picture. A lot of people are analyzing the data, what they're seeing, how fast Nio is growing, how many cars they're actually selling. And we did see that even in 2021, with a chip shortage and COVID running around and so much external factors affecting it, Nio was still able to grow as a company, and it was still able to sell over 100% more cars than they did, I believe, in the year of 2020. So this is a very good sign. I think we're going to start seeing a steady uptrend for Nio Stock from here on out. Yes, we're going to have bad days. We're going to have red days and green days. That's something that you can't really control with the market. We definitely saw over the last couple of days, the SPY and a lot of other big indexes have been crashing because of rising COVID concerns. But you guys have to understand that this is a longer term vision. We're aiming for the end of the year, and my personal price target on Nio for the end of the year is at least $65 to $80. I do think that Nio can and has the ability to make over a 100% jump by the end of the year. I don't really see how much worse Nio Stock can get from here, because so many external factors have already been priced into Nio as a company, and so many external factors have already bought the price down. A lot of people coming out, a lot of big time analysts, a lot of investors are starting to buy Nio Stock. We do know that Citadel is shorting the stock. I don't think it's a good idea to short Nio, because I think the company is doing very, very well. And I also do think that Nio is going to hit profitability by the end of 2022, which is also going to be a very good sign for the company. And this does propose the question overall, is Nio Stock a good buy at $31.50? Is now a very good time to buy the stock? In my personal opinion, I'm going to say yes. I do think right now is a perfect time to buy Nio Stock. Right now, it's currently sitting at $31.50, and in my personal opinion, it is still showing oversold on all the charts, and I still do believe that Nio does have a good chance to continue a steady uptrend from here, as long as external factors don't continue affecting the market in a negative way. But you know, like I said, by the end of the year, I do have a $65 to $80 price target for Nio. I do think that Nio can achieve this. And with how fast Nio is growing, with how fast EV is growing, and so many external factors already being priced into Nio stock price, I don't see Nio going anywhere but up from here. Only time is going to tell. I do think that we're going to start seeing a slow, steady uptrend here in the coming months, kind of heading into spring. But I do think that we're definitely going to see an increase in sales numbers. I definitely do think we're going to see an increase in production and expansion towards the middle and end of this year. For me, I continue to add on my position in Nio Stock, currently holding 1,600 shares, because I currently do think that Nio Stock is going to be a big winner. I do think it is going to be the top EV company of China. Obviously, that's just left up for speculation, but really seeing how discounted this stock is compared to what it's actually doing. You know, you have companies like Rivian and Lucid who are trading 20 times their overall evaluation. With Nio, I currently think it's underpriced. I do think that Nio stock is worth more than $31.57, and I know that we're going to start seeing a steady uptrend as Nio continues to grow, sell more cars, puts more cars in production, and continues to be the top EV company that it is going to be. But with that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you think of Nio stock. Do you guys think Nio stock is a good buy at $31.57? If you guys own Nio stock, how many shares do you guys own, and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.